Hello, I'm Emily Bate. I'm here to talk a little bit about the process of working on my hybrid music theater piece, Wig Wag. Wig Wag is a piece of performance that's performed by a cast of 4 in collaboration with the entire audience. It is a piece that recently had the opportunity to do some work in progress showings as part of Trade School Festival, which is a festival taking place in Philly in June 2022 that brings together artists from Detroit and artists from Philadelphia. Wig Wag is about using singing together as a texture or jumping off point to investigate collectivity and the idea that we are all one social organism, having all sorts of individual experiences inside of a collective container. And so the show is really looking at what the fact of interdependence means and how it shows up in our communal life together. This show is an interesting blend of 2 things. One is radically accessible participatory music that the entire audience performs, and the other is work that's performed by a vocal quartet, and that work is pretty challenging experimental vocal music, including the biggest piece of vocal music that I've ever written so far, a 14-minute piece called Quartet. In our rehearsal process of getting ready to do these work in process showings, we were managing those 2 things at the same time. One was to make sure that the vocal music that the quartet was performing, that the professional cast was performing, was really tight and polished. And the other was to figure out how this show that we've been working on for a couple of years actually welcomes audience into it, and audience gets to show up and sing and have reaction, feel how they feel, be cared for and considered, and also like leave room for audience to be surprising. It was a really beautiful process, like rehearsal process, to bring the show together, and I do not take it for granted making participatory vocal work inside of the ongoing pandemic. I don't take it for granted that we actually got the opportunity to do this and assemble people safely and get this thing off the ground. I, as a lead artist and a composer and the person writing the script, have so much more information now about what the piece is doing, what its potentials are, and how to go through a last round of rewrites ahead of a premiere in 2023.